Hi there, students. Why does the personal pronoun I have a capital letter? Well, I think this is a really difficult question. Up until about the 14th century, the 13th, 14th century, the personal pronoun I was ich, like in German. But about that time, the personal pronoun I started to appear, and they used both this and the old one, but with a little I. And then, at about the same time, maybe a little bit later, for example, in Chaucer's Canterbury Tales, the capital I as a personal pronoun appears. So why is this done? Now, why did they do this? That's a more difficult thing. In the Middle Ages, when people wrote, one of the things that they tended to do, when I was the last letter in a word, they would write it as a long I or a big I. And also, for example, the numbers, maybe 3, you'd have little I, and then a long I. Yeah? So when I was the last word, or the last letter of a phrase, it was used like a capital I. And maybe for this reason, they then started, when they started using I as a personal pronoun alone, they started giving it a capital letter. It's one theory. Another theory is I am important, and therefore I need a capital letter. So maybe it's just because the English or the British are egocentric. But in the end, we probably don't really know. But it's something that started to appear about the 14th century. It was more common in the north of England to begin with than the south. So it moved from the north to the south. But even, for example, Shakespeare was still not using the capital I. He was using other forms of the personal pronoun. So, in the end, maybe it was medieval orthographic style to end a word with I, with a capital I, and then when the personal pronoun became I just on its own, with no other letters, with no consonants, then they adopted the capital I. Maybe it's because we love ourselves and we think we're important, and maybe it's for another completely different reason that nobody knows. Anyway, so, if you enjoyed the video, give it a rating. I will be grateful. Subscribe to my channel. I thank you. And I will see you soon. Bye for now.